Let's go!
Hey guys, this is Kinzin here. This is my first tutorial ever, so gonna try this out. First, I'm gonna take a look on what programs I'm using. I'm using Fraps and After Effects, Media Encoder, Warcraft Model Viewer. First, I want to show you guys what my settings are in Fraps. I have 30 FPS while I'm frapsing in WOWMODELVIEWER and 30 in game. Depends on if you want to like have slow-mo clips and stuff. Okay, now open a new comp. Select H2 TV 1080p with the 29.97 FPS. Now just drag your clips inside the project window and select them, and you can just put both your model viewer and your background footage down to the main edit board. After you're done that, we need to remove the blue color you have in the background to make it transparent, and the best way to do it is just use the keying option and key light 1.2. I find that to be the easiest and best one. When you have your character set in the scene, I want to add some cool effects. Let's start off with the bevel alpha. Just type in bevel and select bevel alpha. Drag it onto your character and get this cool looking thingy with the glow on one side, and make it look like you have a light on you and a bit more realistic. Just tweak around with the edge thickness and light intensity to make it fit your scene a little better. Remember also to select the light color to match the lights in your room or the light you want to have on your character. Okay, after we've done that, we're going to add a cool effect called sharpen. Makes the clip a bit more sharpen, obviously, yeah. Be sure to make a adjustment layer to have the effect on, so both of the clips get affected. Now I like to add some more effects. Go to Effect, select Tint, Curves and Levels. First I like to start with curves. Adjust it a bit and try to make the clip a bit darker or high contrast. Looks better that way. And go down to the tint and just type in 25. We can go back to that later and tweak some more here, just to get the look that we want. It's important to try to fit the clip or your look as best as you can that you have imagined already. Go down to levels and just play around and see what you can get. After we're done with the effects, I'm going to add some shadow on the floor here. Go just click your character and duplicate it. After you've done that, we can add a camera function and just toggle switch and select the shadow layer as 3D. Now just toggle down here at transform and go to orientation. Now we can just orient orient the clip around and try to make it fit the ground, so it looks like the shadow is like casted on the like on the ground. We're going to make the shadow black by using hue saturation. Just select that and drag down the master white switch all the way down, and they're gonna turn black. Okay, and we need to make it a bit transparent, so just toggle up the opacity by pushing T. and drag it down to a bit 65%. Now we're gonna add a blur effect on the shadow to blur out the edges. Just use radial blur, stellar blur, and it looks looks okay. I'm gonna tweak on the light a bit more. Okay, now I like to add a thicken curve. Tweak a bit around on the colors here, just to make it different color. In the scene you can go for blue, red, whatever you like. I'm gonna try to make it orange-ish. Did I hit my mic? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna try to make it like orange-ish. When you're done with that, I want to go back to the tint. Try to make it a bit more better. I want to set my settings to 35%-ish. It doesn't like overkill the colors and make it a bit more fitting to the scene. I'm gonna see, putting on full resolution here just to see how it looks like. It looks actually good. Cool. Okay, now I want to add some light. Just select a new solid and pick the color of the light you want. I want mine to be orangish, and select this lips tool and make them lips. After you've done that, I want to put it in the position where my light's gonna be and scale it up a bit. I'm going to have it from like bottom here and feather out the edges like this, and now we're going to toggle switch and let's go for add. I have the light effect and bring down the opacity to about really much, because it's only going to be like the shine from the light, and don't overkill it. Yeah, let's go for 7%. That looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to duplicate myself here to show you guys how it looked like with more people in the scene. So just select your clips and just push Ctrl D and drag it a bit back here and scale it down. I'm going to tweak on the settings here because he's further back, so the light is kind of different. After you're done with that, push pre-render and see how it looks like. Alright guys, thank you for watching and hope you learned something. If you have questions about this movie or any of my previous movies, how I made things, just leave a comment or just send me a message, and I shall reply to you as soon as possible. And yeah, thanks again. Here's my end results after a few more effects and things. So yeah, thanks again. Peace.